What is up, diecast collectors? This is 9446 Network, back with a diecast review, and today we're going to be looking at the Bubba Wallace Door PetSmart Toyota Camry for 2311 Racing. And of course, we reviewed the Dr. Pepper car, so stay tuned for that one, if it hasn't been released yet. But I'm getting ready to do a diecast review of this PetSmart car, and first and foremost, this car, right off the bat, looks a lot like the primary, and as soon as I say that, look at the way that front end wrapped. Holy cow. This thing looks like a Twisted Sister. So not only does it look like a Twisted Sister, but you got a paint chip on the headlight, a paint chip on the grill right there, and that headlight is really, really crooked, and you got a paint chip right here, and another a gray paint chip on the top of the 23. So maybe it looks, maybe a cat and the dog were fighting, and maybe the cat scratched that up right there. And really, that's all I gotta say for quality. But for the paint scheme, we're gonna get started right away. So 23, Toyota Camry. You got 2311 right there. You got PetSmart with the DoorDash logos right there. You got Toyota and Bubba Wallace. You got Sunoco, Goodyear, NASCAR Cup Series, NASCAR Race Car, the dog right there. I'm pretty sure that's Bubba Wallace's dog. It has to be Bubba's dog. 23, Bubba Wallace's name. You got Toyota, DraftKings, Mac Tools, and 2311. Now on DoorDash, PetSmart is. You got a paint. Is that a paint chip under the PetSmart? Yep. Oh, okay, we got it off, whatever that was. McDonald's, Root. Now on DoorDash, PetSmart, Columbia, and Mobile One. You got DoorDash right there. Toyota Camry with the rear view camera. XSE, PetSmart 23 with the Toyota Redbox logo. And what in the world is that weird texturing going on next to the Dr. Pepper logo? Not sure what that is. Bubba Wallace, the little DoorDash logo off to the corner. I started to notice that the 2311 newer diecasts are starting to move their sponsors towards the bottom quarter of the roof. 23 and the... Ooh. It's the first Bubba Wallace car that I have that has those, the camera stickers right there, where they would put the camera on the top of the car. They want to showcase a sponsor. That's what they got right there. Very cool. This is the same red as the primary car, the reddish-orange color, which looks really cool. It's almost like a day-glow orange. But you got the 23 with a black outline, a white outline, and a red number fill-in. Almost the exact same paint scheme as the primary, but the entire template has changed. So you have the little dog, of course, black spoiler, black splitter, and of course on the hood, next to the DoorDash, you got a little angular design, a right triangle, a little tiny point that sticks up. PetSmart right there on that, where it's blue and white with the white thick outline to it. And my camera's really yellowing. What in the world? As you can tell, look at that. Look at the way the camera was just yellowing. It's like every time I put my hand at a certain angle, the camera wants to yellow. Not sure what's going on with that. Like right here. See, I took my hand out, looks regular. Anyways, yeah, that you could tell is yellowing. Anyways, looks like there's going to be a little sandstorm, a Forza Horizon 5 Mexico sandstorm happening during this diecast review with the way that looks. But yeah, that's how that has that, with the triangle with the blue, PetSmart style blue with the thick white outline, and it kind of carries over to the piece of the grill right there. You got the blue with the thick white stripe wrapping around the front quarters of the car. It looks like the sandstorm went away. You got the thick white stripe that shoots across the side and up towards the rear quarter window, and that's where the blue comes in. That is where the blue comes in on this car. And it's a different type of blue. It kind of looks all fuzzy, though, the way the paint is, because that's a decal. But nonetheless, it's all blue. And, of course, you got the white quarter panel right there, and it's towards the back. And, of course, when you get to the back of the car, it has a little red detail to that right there. Really cool. And, of course, it's all blue on the deck lid. Simple paint scheme. And, of course, you got Bubba's name with the little logo. He's doing that with his hands. But looks really, really cool, though. Very, very interesting diecast. This is definitely going to be one of those Bubba Wallace cars. Maybe you don't get it as soon as it comes out, but then maybe years down the road, you probably wish you had one. And, of course, that's probably what this paint scheme is going to be like. If you have the primary DoorDash car, and you're looking for a secondary paint scheme, and you don't have a lot of money, I wouldn't go for this one first to be a secondary paint scheme. I'd probably go for that Dr. Pepper one that we reviewed earlier today. Definitely get that one over this one. But, you know, this car, if you want to buy all the Bubba Wallace cars, you're definitely going to end up with this car at some point. But yeah, this is an interesting type of paint scheme. This car I remember running and wrecking at New Hampshire, I remember it to be. And yeah, he didn't have such a great run at that track. As far back as I can remember. But this car here is really, really nice looking. It is, I mean, for the paint scheme that we got here, you got a dual sponsorship. And it makes for really interesting looking designs. And as you can tell, that's what this one is right here. Here's the front of the car, and man, that freaking wonky looking front end is starting to really eat at me. So I better get away. Wow, you can even tell. Look at the way the Toyota logo. This thing looks damaged. This thing really does. If you got the front of the car right there, it's the hood. The right side, here's the back. Here's the deck lid. Here's the roof. Here's the left side, and here's the chassis. And thank you guys for checking out this diecast review. Comment, like, and subscribe for more diecast reviews on the channel here on 9446 Network. And always remember to make sure you know what you're doing when you're putting decals on your diecasts. Man,